So guys, welcome back to another video and welcome to this Road to the Final Correa review. Now this is one of them cards that you can unlock from objectives, and as you can see, I've now got him in my club. So in today's video, we're going to try this item out to see if it's worth unlocking or not. If you want to get your hands on some coins to buy players like those featuring in this video, check out my sponsor in the description, igvault.com, and if you use the code Kieron at checkout, you'll get yourself a pretty big discount. Now I know this isn't the most appealing objective card, but to be honest, the requirements to get him are not that difficult to do. You've got to score in 6 separate matches using Serie A players, which is fairly easy. You've got to assist in those games as well, just 3 goals. That's it. So of 6 of them goals that you're going to score, you will definitely get those 3 assists, or at least should. You've also got to assist 10 goals throughout your time playing as well, and then win 4 of them 6 matches. So it's pretty easy objective to do, and you unlock a couple of packs along the way, and then once you've unlocked all of those, you do indeed get an 84 rated Correa to add to your club. Now Lazio are currently 2nd in their group in the Champions League. They're ahead of Club Brugge by 1 point, and it's looking likely that they could progress. So this card could be getting a decent boost, and he would go from 84 rated to 86 with his first upgrade, which would be pretty nice. Okay, so this is the team we're going to be using him in. Now you'll notice we're starting him as a cam. I'm going to try him out in both the cam and striker roles, and you'll see why in a moment when we look at the stats. So let's go ahead and look at the card. 4-star, very good to see. Also stands pretty tall at 6'2", and does indeed have medium-high wear rates. In terms of traits, he's got the finesse shot and flair, and in terms of in-game stats, there are some good notable ones, but there are also some that hold him back. Now we're going to jump over to Footbin now, because I want to apply chem styles to this guy to show you why I'm considering him as a cam rather than a striker. Okay, so we're now on Footbin, as you can see, and we're going to start applying some chem styles. Now, if you're going to use this guy as a striker, I think it's pretty obvious that you're going to want to use Hunter, because you're going to want a big boost in that shooting department, and the pace boost that comes with it also obviously helps. There are other options you could go for. Something like Finisher might be quite nice as well. In fact, that would probably be the better option if you don't mind having a slower forward. However, that balance stat worries me a bit, especially with him being 6'2" tall, and just with how dribbling works in FIFA. So I think using this guy as a cam and applying engine would or could be the option for him. Also, his shooting stats as a base card, as a base item, sorry, aren't that great. So maybe striker just isn't the best option for him, full stop. So as I say, in game we're going to try him out as both a cam and as a striker, and I'll give my verdict on both roles towards the end of the video. But personally, I think like just off face value, without using the card, I think he'll be better suited to a cam role. But I guess we'll see later on in the video. So in Correa's first outing, we come up against this. It's a nice hybrid which uses the hyperlink of Paulinho and Anderson Talisca. He's also got one to watch Florenzi, and his attack overall, apart from Douglas Costa, isn't that pacey. So hopefully we can keep a clean sheet in this game, and hopefully we can put some goals past that Keylor Navas, that cheeky Keylor Navas. Okay, here's Correa's first touch of the football. I see that run of Mertens. We slide it inside. Can Mertens get around Florenzi? He cannot. Correa with a chance to come forward. I see the run of the winger. We spread it out wide to Insigne, who has the chance now to whip the ball into the box. And it's not the most amazing of crosses, but actually it's turned out to be pretty good. I thought the cross was actually going to come up short the way the ball animated there, but Lozano got on the end of it. Good attack there. There's an opportunity now. Correa puts the ball through for Dybala, and he has a good chance now to give us back the lead. We're going to go for the finesse, and oh wow, I bottled it. I should have gone for the power shot maybe, across goal. Wow. There's a chance to break now. Dybala pokes the ball ahead, and Correa's in space. Plenty of space for him to run into. Kimpembe's coming across. It's a tight angle, but Keylor Navas with a save. How's the delivery? It's not bad actually. And Dybala, oh, why didn't you shoot first time? I pressed shoot. Why would you not attack it first time? Well, at the break, as you can see, we have ourselves a 2-1 lead. I feel like we can get more goals in this game, and hopefully we'll do exactly that in the second half. We're going to switch Dybala and Correa around to give him a go in the striker role. Oh, the ball's just ricocheting everywhere. There's a chance for the Argentine. We just can't score. We should be scoring that. Mertens puts the ball on the inside. Correa, can he beat his man here? He can. Can we get the shot away? It's a tight angle, but we do indeed finish. And with the scoreline at 4-2 now, the game should be done. Mertens puts the ball in behind. Correa now has the option to whip it into the box, and he does that, and Dybala wins the header. Did not actually expect him to win that, but we've got a 5th. Okay, so full time came around, and in the end we got 6 goals, and yeah, my opponent just fell apart towards the end, and I think he kind of gave up. was just getting really aggressive with his defending. So we took full advantage. Lozano got a hat-trick as well off the wing, which is very impressive, to be honest, especially considering we weren't playing to him too much. But Correa got himself 2 goals and a assist in this fixture, so not a bad performance by him either. I have to say, I did not like the look of the ping for this game, so hopefully it's not too bad. Very good side though. Son off chemistry, and also a lone Ramos. I have not seen a lone player in Rivals for a long time. And waits for Correa to get into a good position, and he does exactly that, and what a tackle that is from Allen. Perfectly timed slide challenge is absolutely denied, as now Mane is on the counter. Mertens and Correa link up. Can he get on the end of that? Yes, he can, and it's a good finish as well. I don't know why. I thought for some reason he was going to header it, but he let the ball drop and just volleyed it calmly past the goalkeeper. Very good finish, to be fair. Interesting opportunity now from the goal kick. Can we break? Is he going to come across? He is with Joe Gomez, who's pretty quick, but Correa's done well to hold him off for now. Can we get the finesse away? We can. Oh, just not enough whip on it. Well, at the break, we are 2-1 down, and the goal we conceded wasn't particularly ideal, but hopefully we can bring it back in the second half. Let's put Correa up front and see if we can get some goals with him. Correa, that's a good bit of link-up play there. And here's a chance. Oh, the touch was just way too heavy there. He did so well in the setup, but the touch just let him down. Nice. Good pass into Mertens, who's got some space here, and that should be at 2-2. And it is. Dybala puts it through for the Italian. And just like that, could it be a quick fire 3-2? It definitely can, because the keeper spilled the shot. Gotta love a momentum swing in FIFA, which, according to some people, doesn't exist. But I get the feeling it does, because everything is currently going my way, and my players just feel like they're absolutely bossing it. Here's a chance to make it 4, and we do exactly that. For real, everything is just going my way right now. Oh, referee. That's disgusting. Oh, he's actually given a red card. See, that surprises me. They don't do that a lot this year. Donnarumma fires the ball forward, and Correa is in a bit of space because my opponent got the red card. So, yeah, let's just get this ball down the wing. And there is a lot of open space in that box now. Correa makes it 5. And, yeah, the fact my opponent's got a red card is just making it a bit too easy. So I'm not going to show any more clips from this game because he's just got a big hole in his defence, and it's not really fair to review someone when they're only playing against 3 defenders. So, yeah, there'll be no more clips from this game. I'm just going to skip to full time. Okay, so eventually my opponent did decide to rage quit, and in a moment we will get the full match stats when eventually it does indeed load. There we go, 2 more goals for Correa and 2 more assists, so once again a fairly positive outing. In the next outing, we come up against this. It's a nice little hybrid, plenty of Brazilians in there as well. That typical backline, which features Varane and Mendes there. So, what was that, by the way? Do you see that blue flare? Is that the fireworks messing up? That was weird. Anyway, let's ignore that. Let's get on with the game, shall we? Correa, still got possession. Can we get around this Varane? We can eventually. We hit the finesse. Oh, his shots are on a regular basis just lacking power for me, and it's such a shame because I feel like that would have gone in with the right amount of power. Nice ball from Correa and a great first touch from Mertens. And there's the shot. Oh, it's drifted wide. Good bit of play. Mertens on the inside. Here's a chance. Correa this time makes it 1-0. No mistake. And that was actually a really nice strike too. Just closed him down out of nowhere. And Correa. Oh, bit of a heavy touch, but we keep possession. Power shot. Oh, Edison saves. Slides it into Dybala, who's going to cut back onto that left, hopefully. Ah, ref. I mean, that was a bit of a soft penalty, but I knew he was going to give it just because of how the penalties are in FIFA 21. So let's give it to the man of the moment. Steps up, down the middle, and it's in. 2-0. Well, there is the half-time whistle. We are 2-0 up at the break, and to be honest, I'm just going to keep him at cam in this game because he's been scoring goals and playing well in that role, so we're just going to leave him there. Going to find Dybala. There's a good bit of play here. Puts it back on the inside. Chance for Mertens, and there is 3-3. Yeah, somehow I was 3-2 down. Absolute bottle job I am. Here's an opportunity. Correa puts it to Dybala. Here's a chance to give us the lead back. Oh, it's been saved by the keeper. Dybala on the inside. Oh, Mertens, chance, goal. Oh, we've pulled it back. Look at the players fall to the ground. We have pulled it back. And there is full time. Gotta be honest, that's probably one of the worst second halves of FIFA I've ever played like this year. Like, to have a 2-0 lead and to blow it like the way I did was just ridiculous. I know we came back and won, but yeah, so disappointed to concede. Like, his Gabriel Jesus just turned into like prime I9 in that second half and was just scoring everything. But we got the job done and eventually won the game for free. And I don't get why this has taken so long to load the end screen. It's genuinely been 3 minutes and this is still going on. So I think I'm just going to have to quit out of this game. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a second on the review page. FIFA 21, ladies and gentlemen. Like, there's nothing I can do. This has been stuck here for ages. It's ridiculous. Okay, so now the games have been done, it's time to review this item, and what is the verdict on this card? Well, ultimately, it's kind of hard to find a place for him, because if you want to play him as a striker, I think there are better Serie A strikers available. If you want to play him as cam, I think there are better Serie A cams available. So, currently, with him being 84 rated, like, it's hard to find a starting spot for him, and Serie A players are relatively cheap as well, so, yeah, there is that. Overall, right now, I don't think this is a starter for many people in the game, unfortunately, unless you're a big fan of Lazio or the player, of course. So if you're on the Serie A side, there is potential for a super sub here, but I don't think he'll be a starter for you, and I'll explain why as we get into the video. Straight up though, do I think this card is worth getting? Yeah, it's essentially a quote-unquote free item. Yeah, it does cost some time, but it's a relatively easy player to unlock, to be honest, and I explained that at the start. So even if the card isn't going to play for you, I still think it's worth getting, because ultimately if you don't want to use it, you can just chuck it into an SBC at some point. And Lazio are currently second in their Champions League group, so they could get through, and if they do, this card will be upgraded to an 86 overall, so something to bear in mind there. And hopefully he does get that boost, to be honest, because it could make him a much better item than he currently is. Anyway, how was he in game? Well, first of all, his pace, I thought that was alright. He's not rapid, but obviously he's relatively quick. He feels very quick for a midfielder, obviously, but not super quick for a striker. When it comes to shooting, I actually liked his finishing. I thought that was decent. The only issue is his shots at times seem to lack power, and that can be a bit frustrating. And that also surprised me because he's got relatively good shot power in the stats as well, so that was a bit of a shame. But when in space, I did actually quite think his finishing was to a decent standard. Also, his positioning for a striker was good too. His passing, I thought, was pretty nice. I liked his short pass and link-up play, and also his through balls were to a good standard. So yes, he definitely can play that cam role, and ultimately that's where I thought he was best, to be honest. He fits my playstyle as a cam, because like I've said before, I like to push my cams forward a lot, and I like to get them in goal scoring positions. So he fit that playstyle for me very well in that attacking mid role. When it comes to his dribbling, how does he feel? Better than I expected, to be honest. I mentioned at the start I was a bit worried because he's a tallish player, but I actually thought he was quite good on the ball. Occasionally does take a heavy touch, but for most part felt decent. It's when he's under pressure though that he can come a bit unstuck. His composure definitely does hinder this item in my opinion. And finally, physically, how is he? Alright, he did tire a bit towards the end in some games for me, and if you look at half-time at the stamina bar, you'll have noticed that. Even at half-time he was quite drained compared to the rest of the team. Aerially though, I thought he was quite good, won plenty of aerial battles for me, which is good, especially if you're going to use him in that cam role, because it gives you someone to aim for when doing set pieces and especially goal kicks. So all in all, I think it's a decent item, but that's probably as far high as I can go with it. As I say, I don't think it starts for many people, I really don't. And for that reason, it's probably not a card worth rushing out and getting, but I still believe it's worth completing the objectives to get this guy, because at the end of the day, it's a quote-unquote free item, and ultimately, it does have potential to get much better because it is a live card. So yes, you should still get it, but as I say, I don't think too many people will be starting this card in their teams. Guys, that is the review on the road to the final Correa. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, drop a like rating on it, comment below your thoughts, subscribe if you're new. Thanks for watching, I'll catch you in the next one.